Hello, my beautiful souls. So today we're going to be doing a tapping video. And what EFT tapping is basically you're touching on certain pressure points around your body. So kind of think about it like acupuncture. If you know what acupuncture is where they use like this really, really tiny needle and they place it in specific pressure points throughout your body. So it's kind of like the same concept, only you're doing it to yourself, right? And there's 9 specific pressure points that we're going to be focusing on. In the beginning, you're going to start here. It's called a karate shop. And then once we're done here, then we're going to focus on 8 specific pressure points around our upper body. And so it's going to be from the top of the head, your eyebrows, the side of your temple, underneath your eye, underneath your nose, underneath your lip, and then your collarbone. And the last one is right where your bra would be. And then you would repeat these 8 main pressure points all throughout this EFT tapping. And basically throughout this whole time, we're going to be discussing anxiety and fear. That's what you guys voted on and requested. To kind of release some stress during this full moon energy, right? And with so much going on in the world as well. And so in the beginning, we kind of focus on why we're maybe feeling this anxiety and fear, right? And kind of like really acknowledging the emotion that we may have inside of us. And then as we start going throughout the tapping, you'll start to realize that we'll start to shift our focus into a more positive outlook. And then at the end of this, you should be feeling a lot more relaxed. Maybe you may feel like more motivated to take action on a specific thing. And so, yeah. And then sometimes you may want to, depending, your anxiety level and your fear level at this very present moment, whatever it is that you want to focus on, you may have to repeat this at least 3 times. So it just kind of depends on where you're at. So we're going to begin. Alrighty. So what I want you to do right now is focus on your intention for today. I want you to focus on what it is that is giving you this feeling of anxiety and fear inside. What's going on in your life in this present moment that this is showing up? I want you to focus on that circumstance, situation, person, whatever it is, right? And I want you to rate yourself from a scale of 0 to 10. 10 being the worst, on how this is making you feel, how much anxiety and fear. 0 being none at all, or 5 kind of being like in between, like it's on and off, or 10 being the worst, like I said. So I want you to either write that number down, and then we're going to go through this tapping. You're just going to follow along and repeat after me. And then at the end, I want you to rate yourself again and see where you're at. If you see that number has diminished, then that's awesome. If you see that it only diminished by a little bit or none at all, then you may have to repeat this one 3 times for it to kind of settle in, right? To help you release that. Alrighty, so let's begin. You may want to have a cup of water on the side because you're going to get thirsty. And yeah, let's start. Alrighty, so even though I'm worried and fear has gotten the best of me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I am worried and fear has gotten the best of me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I am worried and fear has gotten the best of me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Alrighty, so you're gonna take a sip of water. And now we're gonna go through all the pressure points. This anxiety I feel inside, this knot in my stomach, that doesn't seem to go away. I feel a sense of unease and instability. I'm embarrassed that I don't have it all figured out. I had a plan, but it didn't go as expected. I feel like a failure. This feeling of uncertainty scares me. I'm frustrated that I don't know what the next step is. I feel overwhelmed. What if I'm doing all of this wrong? This powerlessness that has come over me. Where is my faith? I feel like sometimes I have it and sometimes I just don't know. This worry and fear has gotten the best of me. I can't seem to do anything right. What's going on in the world doesn't help either. It just adds to my everyday stress. I feel like I've gained weight in all the wrong areas. I feel a lack of energy and clarity. This anxiety and fear just keeps piling up. But in 2022, I'm not going to play the victim. Through the struggle of uncertainty, I've learned to be resourceful. I've learned things I would never have learned otherwise. Maybe instead of focusing on the problem, I focus on the solutions. I can focus on being grateful for what I have and for the surprises coming my way. I mean, I have seen signs and little reminders from my guides and God. I know that everything is working out best case scenario. I've gotten myself out of this downward spiral before. I am capable of so much more. Just look at what I overcame in 2021. I forgive myself, and I will show myself more compassion and understanding. The future is always uncertain. The only precious moment we have is now. I may not be able to control what's outside of me, but I can control how I respond and choose to see a certain situation. I choose to be open to the possibility that this can work. I choose to release any frustration in my body. Things have worked out for me before. I am letting go of the fear. I am letting go of all the anger. I am letting go of all the anxiety in my body, any tension. I release that now. Everything is working in divine timing. Everything is working in divine timing. And so it is. Take a deep breath. Let it out. One more. awesome. So make sure to check in with yourself, see how you're feeling right now from a scale of 0 to 10. You know, with the situation that you were focusing on earlier, do you still feel that it's at the same number? Has that diminished? Maybe you've had a shift in your mindset. So check in with yourself. If you didn't see the number move too much, you may have to repeat this 3 times for it to sink in and for your subconscious mind to release that anxiety and fear that's just lingering there behind you. And just know that you always have the power to choose. You always have the power to choose how you want to respond and how you want to look at certain situations. You could be the victim or not. And that's up to you. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thank you so much. Go ahead and like and subscribe if this is something that you enjoyed. If you have any other suggestions on any other tapping that you want to work through or release, let me know in the comments below. All right, thank you and have a good one.